Hypersensitivity reactions. Okay, bismillahirrahmanirrahim. So we're going to talk about the hypersensitivity reactions. Okay, and there are 4 types of hypersensitivities. Basically, we classify them based on the whatever it is that is causing the reaction. So basically, we have 4 of these reactions. First one is type 1, type 2, type 3, and type 4 hypersensitivity. Okay, so the first type of hypersensitivity reaction is mediated by IgE antibodies. Type 2 is also called cytotoxic and is mediated by IgG, but also this type 2 cytotoxic reaction is also mediated by IgM. The third one is mediated by immune complexes. And the fourth type is mediated by cell response. This type 4, think of it as the last one, right? So the last one is type 4, and so that's easy to remember. The last one is by cell response, and it's a delayed reaction. All right. Now we know the basics of each of these mediators. And remember, type 1 IgE, type 2 IgG or IgM, type 3 is by immune complexes, and type 4 is by the cellular response. An easy way to remember it is that the letter E comes before G and M. So number 1, just type E, or IgE I should say, type 1. is mediated by something that comes before IgG or IgM. IgG or IgM, there's two, so type 2 reactions. All right, now for type 3, another, I guess you can continue, IgE, the letter I, immune complexes, type 3, and cell response is the last one. Type 4 is the delayed response. Think of it as if all this fails to make a hypersensitivity reaction, and the cell response will do that hypersensitivity. And I'm not saying that, oh, let's wait for all this to happen or until the level 4 reaches. No, remember that these are hypersensitive. They're not. This is not normal. Like, we don't want this to happen. We don't want these hyperreactions to occur. Okay, now, we need more information about this, and the way to, just because this stuff will be asked during your USMLE, and we can, alright, let's see, sensitivity types. So let's make it as A, B, C, D. There's a good guide on this on the first aid, USMLE Step I 2021 edition. All right. Now let's see. ABCD reactions. What are the ABCDs of the reactions? Let's say A, B, C, and D. Let's say this is type 1, type 2, 3, type 4. All right. Now, type 1. We know that type 1 is mediated by IgE. Okay. Okay. And here we're gonna just remember it as A as of, or A for anaphylactic, and atopic. Okay. For type B, and for type B we said it's IgG or IgM. And this is an antibody kind of a reaction. So it's an antibody, right, mediated hypersensitivity reaction. And this is the second letter, which is the letter B. So letter A, IgE, anaphylactic, type 1. Type 1. What comes first, E or G or M? E. Type 1. In the alphabet, letter A, anaphylactic. Atopic. Okay. Type 2. IgG or IgM. The letter B of the alphabet. And this is an antibody mediated. Antibody, letter B. Let's go to the third type, type 3. And here we said that it is through immune complexes. Okay. Complexes. Letter C. And the letter D, here in this case is for type 4, and it is the last one. And the last one of the first 4 letters of the alphabet is D, and this is a delayed response hypersensitivity. This is just to mention each of these type of reactions, and type it here. Now we said that type 3 is the letter C, and it's for complexes or immune complexes. Type 4, delayed response. Now, let's talk a little bit about each one of these hypersensitivity reactions, and I will do that in a better quality video. But at least for now, we know that there are 4 types of hypersensitivity reactions. Four types. Think of it as A, B, C, and D. A comes first, B follows, C third, and D the fourth. What mediates the hypersensitivity reaction type 3 hypersensitivity? Remember, the letter C is for complexes. What about A? IgE. Okay. Why IgE? Because it has to do with anaphylactic. Okay. And atopic. Okay. That's the first one. What about the last one? This last one is running behind all the time. So it is delayed response from the cell itself. So in this case, the cell got tired, this got all delayed, and the cell itself started doing the cell-mediated hypersensitivity reaction. Type 2 is B as in antibody. Antibody. And in this case, letter B, the second one. 1, 2, 3, 4. Second one, and it has 2. And we call it what? Antibody mediated hypersensitivity reaction. Alright, thank you for watching this first video. I apologize again for the quality, but I hope it helped. Quick, type A, B, type 1, 2, 3, 4. Think of it as your ABCDs. I'm going to ask you, what are your ABCDs of hypersensitivity reaction? And you should be able to immediately tell me what is type 1, 2, 3, and 4, and what are their mediators, and what comes in first or after. Thank you.